This is the part 2 video of this anime. Check the description or click the links in the pinned comment to watch other parts of this series.
Tanjiro's Kasugai Crow then directs them to descend the mountain. Bidding the siblings farewell, the three travel to a house, where an elderly woman inside helps them rest and recover. Inosuke informs them the only reason he entered final selection was to test out his abilities on demons, and Zenitsu asks Tanjiro about his reason for carrying a demon, as Nezuko suddenly exits the box herself. Angered at Tanjiro for having a girl with him all this time, he chases Tanjiro, without allowing him to explain. After recovering fully, Tanjiro's crow informs the trio of their next mission on Mount Natagumo. They bid the hosts farewell and travel to the mountain. When night falls, however, Zenitsu becomes scared and grows hesitant. Inosuke then throws Tanjiro into the air, where he spots Mother and descends to kill her. Zenitsu finds a spider with a human head. Fleeing, he enters a clearing and sees captured demon slayers transforming into spiders. He loses consciousness and attacks, but Sun repeatedly interrupts his form, revealed as the first and only form of thunder breathing he can do. Despite this, his master encouraged him to hone it to perfection. He decapitates Sun with his own variation of thunder breathing and attempts to slow the poison. Zenitsu, near death, is discovered by Shinobu. Tanjiro and Inosuke come across daughter and attack. She calls out to father and he emerges from the forest to kill them. Tanjiro and Inosuke's blades are unable to cut father's tougher skin. He eventually flings Tanjiro away, leaving Inosuke alone to fight, though he succeeds in cutting off a hand. Grabbed by the head, he is slowly crushed when Giyu arrives to rescue him. When father retaliates, the Hashira kills him instantly. Tanjiro lands safely but sees Rui torturing daughter over family matters. He calls their familial bond fake, enraging Rui. Tanjiro battles him but is overwhelmed by his steel-like threads and is forced on the defensive. Nezuko enters the battle to save him. Seeing their bond, Rui declares her his new sister, rejecting daughter. Revealing he is lower 5 of the 12 Kazuki, he takes Nezuko and restrains her in threads. Using water breathing's last form, he successfully cuts the threads, but Rui strengthens new ones with blood. Using his blood demon art, he traps Tanjiro in a cage of threads. Near death, he remembers his father, recalling how he would annually perform a night-long dance in frigid weather, using a special breathing style. Using the style, Hinokami Kagura, he destroys the cage and overwhelms Rui, forced on the defensive. When he sends more threads, Nezuko uses her own blood demon art, igniting her blood to burn them away. Using Nezuko's blood on his sword, Tanjiro beheads Rui. An exhausted Tanjiro tries to reach Nezuko but discovers Rui had beheaded himself to avoid death. He prepares to kill Tanjiro once more but is stopped by Giyu. Despite using his strongest threads, he is defeated by Giyu's own form of water breathing. Daughter flees the forest, reminiscing on when she was found by Rui and asked to be his sister. He had recruited others into his family, assigning them different roles. However, his abuse caused conflict and pain among them. One night, one of Daughter's sisters attempted to escape but was found and killed by Rui. Daughter encounters Murata and ensnares him in an acidic cocoon. She is then met by Shinobu, who initially wants to befriend her but only after ruthlessly punishing her for murdering the demon slayers. Disturbed, she fights back but is outclassed by Shinobu's superior speed. Giyu then remembers the siblings from before and defends them from Shinobu. While she and Giyu clash, Tanjiro flees with Nezuko but faces a girl trying to kill her. She knocks him unconscious but fails to kill her. A Kasugai Crow then announces that Tanjiro and Nezuko are to be taken to the Demon Slayer headquarters, while Inosuke and Zenitsu are taken as well to recover. Later, Tanjiro awakens to find himself in front of the Hashira. Tanjiro is trialed by the Hashira, the strongest of the Demon Slayer Corps, for carrying Nezuko. Entering the scene, their revered master, Kagaya Yubayashiki, informs them he has sanctioned Tanjiro's situation. When the Hashira still disagree, he reveals a letter from Yorokodaki, the former water Hashira, explaining that Nezuko is fully capable of resisting humans and he, Tsunemi nonetheless still objects to housing a demon and aims to prove Nezuko can't be trusted. He slices his forearm, stabs Nezuko twice more, and taunts her with his blood. In front of everyone, Nezuko shows she is able to resist Tsunemi's taunts. With his trial finished, the siblings are taken by the Kakushi to Shinobu's estate, the Butterfly Mansion, to recover. They encounter Shinobu's protégée, Kanao Tsuyuri, who Tanjiro recognizes as the girl from Final Selection. Inside he reunites with Zenitsu and Inosuke, both still recovering from their previous battles. Later, he witnesses the unusual and difficult challenges involving rehabilitation. Initially motivated, Zenitsu and Inosuke quit after being unable to beat Kanao, leaving Tanjiro alone. The girls of the Butterfly Mansion, Sumi, Kyo, and Naho, reveal Kanao's use of a different technique called Total Concentration Constant, as well as training with special gourds. Motivated, Tanjiro uses the mansion's surroundings as makeshift obstacles and attempts to maintain his breathing at all times. Shinobu appears, commending his spirit and entrusting him with her dream of peace between humans and demons. She tells him about her elder sister, who was sympathetic to demons like him. When she was killed, Shinobu tried to adopt her kind personality but struggled, seeing them as irredeemable. Hearing her trust in him, Tanjiro remembers the pain of his family's death and his promise to Nezuko. After some time training, Tanjiro is able to equal Kanao's speed and blow up a gourd. Zenitsu and Inosuke see his improvement and consult Shinobu. After her explanation of its simplicity and unique motivation, all three are now driven to improve. During a physical exam, he asks Shinobu about his Hinokami Kagura. Unsure, she mentions he can ask the Flame Hashira, Kyojuro Rengoku. Months ago, following Rui's death, the remaining lower ranks are summoned into an interdimensional castle by a Biwa playing demon. They face Muzan's wrath, who informs them of Rui's death and denounces the lower ranks as weak, before killing them. However, he spares lower one over his macabre personality and worship of him, giving him ample blood for strength. Muzan adds that he can attain more by specifically killing Tanjiro. In the present, Akasugai Crow tells the trio of their new mission to the Mugen train, where 40 people have disappeared. He farewells the people of the mansion, including Kanao, who after explaining her process of flipping a coin to make personal choices, Tanjiro convinces to instead listen to the voice of her heart and decide herself. After his coin flip results in this decision, Kanao is smitten and shocked at Tanjiro's reassurance. The three arrive at the train station, but Inosuke causes a commotion, attracting the police. They jump onto the train as it leaves, which has Kyojuro and Lower One on board.
How was the video? We hope it was good. If so, please check these videos. Also, please comment down your thoughts and your suggestions for future videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing now to show the support to our channel. We hope to see you soon with another video right in this channel. Have a nice day.